What's up, guys? Today I just wanted to quickly talk about East vs West 10 and give my predictions on a couple of my favorite matches. Before we start, guys, if you want to watch these matches alive, make sure to buy the pay-per-view. I'll put the link in the description. The first match is Matt Mask versus Frank Lamparelli. It's a battle of top roll versus top roll, and I personally think Matt Mask is going to win 3-0. The next match that I'm looking forward to is the right arm welterweight world title match. The match is David Samushia versus Abdulmanaf Tuzuyev. David was originally scheduled to pull Engin Terzi for the match, but unfortunately Engin Terzi had to pull out due to an injury. I think at this stage, David is just too much for Abdulmanaf, and I think he's going to beat him 3-0. Another match I am very excited for is the 80 kilo female world championship match. This is on right arm. It is Sarah Bachman versus Egla Vaitkute. After all the stem cells Sarah got, I just see her winning this match without much of an issue. 3-0 Sarah Bachman. Another one I'm super excited for is Artem Tainov versus Sasha Andreev. This is on the left hand. These two have met up recently in 2021 and had an incredible match that Artem managed to win. I think this time it's going to be a little bit different. I think Sasha's going to win it 3-2, but I think it's going to be super, super close, and I could be totally wrong. I really think this match could go either way. The next match is Sasha Andreev versus the GOAT, John Brzenk. Now, this is the 95 kilo world title match. John managed to cut down to 95 kilo, and I can't vote against the GOAT. I have to go with John. I think it's going to be a close match, but I hope, I pray that John can win this match. It would be such an incredible feat. So I'm going to go 3-1 John Brzenk. The next match is Zaur Paizelayev versus Georgi Svetkov. Now that is a big one. These are two huge guys. I think Georgie's going to get him in endurance. I think it's going to be 3-2 Georgi Svetkov, just because Zaur's endurance has been kind of untested. He's been a tournament puller. Haven't seen him in a lot of super matches, but on some table time practices, you see him tire out very fast. And I personally know, and I've seen, and everybody's seen, Georgie's endurance is very good. And his top roll, he could sit on that for days and days. I think Georgie's beating him 3-2. Another match is Fia Rysek versus Rosa Acosta. Originally, Fia Rysek was going to pull Irina Gladkaya, and that would have been an incredible match that I really wanted to see. Unfortunately, Irina could not compete in that match, and she had to reschedule and give the match to somebody else. I don't think that Rosa is on the same level as Fia, and I see it going 3-0 for Fia Rysek. The next match is a big one for me. It is Irakli Zerkashvili versus Rustam Babiev. I think this match is super 50-50. I just can't see one beating the other more. It's such a close match for me. I think it's going to be 3-2 either way. Hard for me to call. But if I have to go with someone, I think Irakli maybe has a slight advantage. So I'll say Irakli 3-2. This next match is another world title match. It is Todd Hutchings versus Kurdigali Angarbayev. Now, this match, of course, I'm cheering for Todd Hutchings to win because he's Team West, and I hope the West wins. But unfortunately, I think Kurdigali might be a bit too much for him. I think Todd is going to lose his wrist round one, and like he always does, and rips to the side with that kind of flop roll. I think Kurdigali might just be too technically proficient and not allow his wrist to get compromised as well. And if that happens, then Todd's going to have to finish with a flop, maybe get round one, and from there, after the wrist is totally busted back, Kurdigali can work his magic. Everybody knows he's a ninja on the table. He's incredible. He is so technically smart. I think after round one, he might just pick him to pieces. I see this match going 3-1 Kurdigali Angarbayev. Another match is Kamil Jablonski versus Ivan Matyashenko. Kamil Jablonski just came off a huge win beating Dave Chavey, but unfortunately, I don't think it's enough to beat Ivan Matyashenko. Ivan is an incredible hook arm wrestler, and I just see him having too much power, too much years on the table and experience, and I think he's going to pick him apart. My guess is 3-0 Ivan Matyashenko. Now, the main match of the night. Denis Saplankov versus Devin Larratt. I obviously am going with Devin Larratt. I think he's going to win. I see him winning a couple different ways. I see him having too much wrist, having too much hand, and potentially just able to stop him in a king's move and work into a press, or just outmaneuver him right in the center. Both guys have incredible defensive power, so I think potentially the matches could be very long, and it could be like one of those insanely long matches that we see occasionally, but I'm going Devin Larratt 3-0, I think. I don't think I don't think Dennis has enough to finish him. I honestly don't think he does. And obviously, I'm incredibly biased because he's my dad, so it's hard to unbiasedly call this one, but I think he's going to beat him 3-0. I said 3-0 with Hermes. I was right. Hopefully I'm right again. Those are my East vs. West 10 predictions, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.